When people hear the word drone, they think of modern warfare, surveillance, or Amazon deliveries. But the first drone was created more than 100 years ago, during World War I. By 1917, World War I had become one of the deadliest wars in history. Machine guns, trenches, and artillery were killing soldiers at an unimaginable scale. Military leaders desperately wanted a weapon that could strike enemies without risking pilots. That's when American inventor Charles Kettering stepped in. He was already famous for inventing automotive technology like the electric starter. But during the war, the US Army asked him to build something revolutionary, an aircraft with no human pilot inside. The result was called the Kettering Bug. It looked like a tiny airplane made from wood, papier-mâché, and cardboard. It weighed around 530 pounds and carried roughly 180 pounds of explosives. Its wingspan was about 15 feet, and it could fly at nearly 50 miles per hour. This is where it gets crazy. Engineers manually calculated the distance to the target. Then they programmed the drone by counting engine revolutions. Once the aircraft reached the correct number, the wings detached, and the bomb-loaded body dropped onto the target. It was essentially an early version of a cruise missile. But there was one major problem. It wasn't very reliable. During test flights, some bugs crashed immediately. Others flew in the wrong direction. One reportedly circled back toward its own launch team. Not exactly ideal. Before the weapon could be used in combat, Armistice of 11th of November 1918 ended the war. The project was cancelled. The Kettering Bug never changed World War I, but it changed the future. Because over a century later, modern drones still trace part of their history back to this forgotten flying weapon. Subscribe for more historical invention and war facts.